The set Paradox Rift is here and has brought with it a handful of exciting new cards that are sure to shake up the meta. Today we're going to be covering everyone's favorite cheese string, Gholdengo EX. The great thing about Gholdengo is that if you play the Pokemon trading card game live, you'll actually get access to this card completely for free from the Battle Pass during Paradox Rift. This gives you access to 2 copies of the card when you log in, and additional copies as you rank up throughout the season, meaning this deck can be mostly made for free, making it a great option for both new players and veterans alike. Gholdengo seems like a great card to make a deck around thanks to the synergy of its attack and ability. Coin bonus, allowing you to draw a card once per turn, but isn't limited to just one Gholdengo, so with multiple in play, you can draw up to 4 cards in one turn. Plus, if Gholdengo's in the active spot, you actually get to get an additional card, so by strategically switching them around, you can quickly build up your hand size to get into key pieces of your deck. Having that much draw power combines amazingly with the attack Make It Rain, which for just 1 steel energy, you can choose as many basic energy cards from your hand to discard, and for each one that you discard, deal 50 damage to your opponent's active. So for 2 energy, you can take out low health basic Pokemon, 3 gets you something like a Cramorant, 4 for Luminion or other utility 2 prize Pokemon, 5 will get you basic EX Pokemon like Chin-Pao, or 6 for V-Stars, and 7 for VMAX or Stage 2 EXs. It might sound like a lot, but with the amount of draw power Gholdengo offers, plus the energy search and recovery in the deck, it's pretty consistent to pull off. We have Earthen Vessel to discard a card from your hand and get into 2 energy, Superior Energy Retrieval to discard 2 cards from your hand and get 4 energy from the discard and immediately back into your hand, as well as Regular Energy Retrieval to just get 2 back into your hand without needing to discard. There's also Super Rod and Energy Recycler to get energy back into the deck that we can draw into with Gholdengo or search out using the Earthen Vessel. Since Gholdengo needs all those energy in the hand at the same time though, our draw engine does need to support the straight draw mindset. So we've opted for Avery and Worker as straight draw 3 cards while offering utility for the deck. Avery can disrupt your opponent's board state by discarding down to 3 Pokemon, and Worker can be a great counter for Path to the Peak as it would shut off our Gholdengo's abilities, can be a little bit of a pain to deal with. We do also have Pokestop to bump out Path to the Peak, and another way to potentially draw 3 cards, by ditching the top 3 cards of your deck and putting any items you find there from the discard back into your hand. The other draw supporter we have is Zinnia, letting you discard 2 cards from your hand and then drawing a card for each of your opponent's Pokemon in play, potentially letting you straight up draw into 6 cards if they've got a full board, which is pretty powerful. There's also Clara as a means to recover Pokemon and energy from the discard to power up our Gholdengos and get them back into play quickly. Gholdengo isn't the only Pokemon in the deck though, we also have a 2/2 Scyther Scizor line as backup attackers. Scyther is a great pivot Pokemon since it has free retreat, and once it evolves into Scizor, like Gholdengo, it has a single steel type energy attack, making it a great single prize option to use, especially into decks that have high counts of abilities, since it's going to scale up by 50 damage for each ability our opponent has in play. So decks like Lost Box, Gardevoir, Chin-Pao, and Miraidon are pretty easy to take out. We can take out a 2 prize Pokemon ideally while offering up only a single one in return, tipping the prize trade in our favor. The final Pokemon in the list is Radiant Greninja, giving us even more draw power with its Concealed Cards ability, allowing you to discard an energy from your hand and draw into 2 cards. With the amount of energy recovery we have in the deck, it seems like a fine trade-off. There's also consideration to include 2 additional Pokemon, being the new Jirachi that prevents damage counters being put out by basic Pokemon, looking at you Sableye, and Manaphy for bench protection. We could include these by cutting a Palpad and Energy Retrieval to free up 2 deck space for them, but I've kind of gone with the mindset of just focus on setting up your bench really fast, evolve quickly so you're not afraid of the Greninja and Sableye, and you'll be fine. But definitely something to experiment around with. For gust options in the deck, we do have a copy of Boss's Orders as well as 4 copies of Cross Switcher. Since our hands are often building up in size fairly quickly and Pokestop allows you to dig for item cards, getting into 2 copies of Cross Switcher at a time isn't that hard to pull off. It allows you to gust up a target while also getting the use out of 2 Gholdengos, having them in the active to draw 2 cards in a turn, which is pretty solid. That's my take on Gholdengo EX though. What do you think of the Golden Boy? Do you think it has the potential to be a top tier deck and go for gold? Or is it more of a stinky cheese man? Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to try the deck for yourself, the list will be in the description of the video, and if you do, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button to let me know, and subscribe to keep up with the shenanigans. Now let's hop on ladder and see how we go with this. Okay, opening the Greninja. Got VIP, we've got Pokestop. Looks like we're playing into somewhat a mirror. Looks like Mahone's list based off the Psychic. Nice. They're opening the dupe. They're going second, so they could get the TM play out. But we'll go VIP. How many golden boys are in here? Heaps. Heaps of them are in here. Almost considering just like, do we go into Scyther? Wouldn't be a bad shout. Straight draw for items. Just do this first. Oh, that hurts. We've got the super rod. We can get it back, but we do know that there's 4 in there. I'll get the Scyther just to thin a little bit more. We do still have the energy for turn. So I think we attach to guarantee the retreat. And we'll just hold there. So if they overcommit their bench, we can Abri them. But at the same time, like, letting them overcommit their bench means that Caesar is pretty solid. We've got boss. We have Ultra Ball. Like, we could get the Caesar online. If they have Ball Buff, though, they've got 260 HP. They'd need to have 5 abilities in play. They've currently got Doof and Greninja is 2. They have all up 2 ghouls, that's 4. So they'd have to bench, like, something else, like another Doof. Or a Mew. That'll do it. Okay, well, that's 5. Beautiful. Trying to get into some Skittles here. So they're running the evolution TM. If they're running the evolution TM, bob up those Gimmighoul so that I can boss kill one, please. Like, we get Caesar online and it's just, hey, this is a threat. At the same time, it does kind of give us reasoning not to play the Avery. What are they switching into? Okay. So that's already got the energy. That, like, they may have that play. Do you have the TM? Oh, they're okay. Nope. All right. Well, we can save the Scyther then, that means. We may as well kill this that's in the active. Messes up their bench. I'm guessing they get rid of the Mew. It's not doing anything for them, or it shouldn't really be doing anything for them. Go Greninja, dig a little bit deeper. You don't get what they tried to do. I'm thinking they just did a Hail Mary play and thought maybe they'd get it. I was hoping they had the like TM evolution play. That would have been pretty cool. We'll attach there. We're gonna go for that. I guess at the same time, like, I could be going for the Caesar attack, but well, that sucked. Right, let's go Super Rod. Put these back in. Like, I don't see that being super valuable. I can't see them countering our stadium. Yeah, I probably should have just taken the knockout with Caesar, to be honest. It means that they have to find a way to get around it to get a 2-prizer, or I just didn't even need to evolve this. It's fine. Decisions were made. Ditch 2, we keep the superior energy to get those 4 back next turn as a guaranteed way to get into 200 damage. As long as we get an evolution, obviously, but I think we should be fine. They need to get quite a lot this next turn to be able to knock this out. Like 7 energy in 1 turn, effectively, off of 1 Gholdengo, a Greninja. Maybe they thin their hand here, like Ultra Ball, Ditch 2, get Bibarel. Not sure why they ditched the Forest Seal Stone. Like, they could have also gone for Luminion there. Attach the Forest Seals to it. Get into a supporter, use the supporter. See how they go from there. Then use the Forest Seal Stone, get into the Bibarel, or get into the Gholdengo if they need. Okay, they bump our Stadium. We are holding Boss, though, and they haven't benched another Gholdengo, or Gimmighoul. They Pokestop their fish? Did they? Oh, they did. I missed that. Jeez. Rick, you got a keen eye. Dang. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they're going for here, but no, you have no attachment for turn. You're literally giving me a 2-prize attacker, or your 2-prizer in the active to attack. What is happening here? Okay. Yep. Please tell me you have a switch and you were just doing that to draw 2. Nope. Okay. So I've got 4 in the discard. I've got a guarantee effectively of 5, right? We do have double retrieval though, so I'm just gonna overcommit here, I think. Let's do that. Avery doesn't really accomplish anything. Like, it doesn't mess up their bench, but it does get me 3 cards. Right, all the energy is out of deck. We've got the Clara, okay. Like, do I just Ultra Ball for the other Gholdengo now? Get all of them online? Don't really have anything I want to discard here. We do have to use this also, so I don't think we do. Probably get rid of that. And I guess I can get rid of an energy. We are going to be getting... Yeah, we're getting enough back. It's just game. How are we looking? No VIP pass. We do have the Nest Ball, though. We've got Pokestop. And we've got Earthen Vessel, so we can thin our hand. Well, we can thin the deck, and then we can Pokestop, right? Like, Earthen Vessel, get the energies out. Nest Ball, get a basic out. Pokestop, hopefully hit some VIP passes. They're opening Luminion. Not looking great for our opponent, unfortunately. It does happen. And looks like we are into Roaring Moon. Okay. Cool. Rotom? Okay. Interesting. Jussetto, how you doing? I got something you'll like. It's the Pimp Monkey. He's always with me. I feel like you'd appreciate that. I figured you'd like that. All right, let's get back to this though. Not ignoring you, I just gotta play this turn out. Okay, we get the Gimmighoul. Yeah, we'll get the double Ghoul, because if this gets knocked out, we're in a bad way. Like, getting into the Greninja would obviously be clutch. Like, it's great. Frogs are cool, guys. Frogs are cool. We get that. We'll go Pokestop. Worst case, Settle with the sub. Appreciate it, man. Welcome to the Goomba gang. Professional Goomba. Respect it, man. Respect it. Oh, we found the frog. He's in the bin. Bye. Bye, Greninja. All right. Well, I guess we just call for family. We'll get... Yeah. He's likely getting knocked out. We've got double Goldie Boy. They get on mine. We'll be fine. Are we having a great time? Eh. Are we having a time? Yeah. Rangaroo. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Yeah, let's do this shout out. Were you streaming today, Seto? Yeah, shout out for just Seto. If you guys haven't seen his streams before, mostly you do like pack openings from what I've seen. I popped by and did like a working and lurking day on Wednesday. It's great vibes, wonderful vibes. Big Rangaroo fan. Like he'll rocks out like a little shoal thing. Does a monkey dance? It's wonderful. Yeah, absolutely great vibes from there. So if you haven't checked out his channel before, give it a follow. Keep an eye out. Wonderful, wonderful guy. Taking a break, fair. Applied for partner last night, so kind of nervous. Ah, man, congrats. That's epic. Best of luck on that. I'm ages away from that. That's not even something that's like on my horizons. I just kind of enjoy this. Mostly use Twitch to get gameplay for like making YouTube videos and stuff, but like maybe one day, maybe. PTCGL streams though, it's usually like kind of chill. Not massive audiences. Azul will pop on, somehow 600 people come out of nowhere. Everyone else, it's like, oh, I got like 20, 30. That's a good day. All right, well, we get deleted by Roaring Moon. That's fair, it happens, it happens. A Rangaroo, best ape. He's definitely up there. He's a good monkey boy. He's a good monkey. I like him. Evolve the Golden Boy. Evolve this Golden Boy. Really hope we get into some draw support of some kind. Okay, that'll technically meets the requirement. Okay, so we're doing effectively what, 100 damage here. If I use Zinnia, I'm getting 4 cards. We could Ultra Ball, we can get another Gholdengo. No, I think we do just have to do this. Show me stuff and things. There we go. That's good stuff and things. Like, I don't really want these on my bench. He's in the bin though, and I don't really want them in the deck either. They've got Free Retreat. They're not a bad like backup attacker. We're not doing massive numbers into them, so him to finish him off seems fine. Oh, that hurts. Okay. Energy retrieval, how many's in the bin currently? 3, so I could get rid of 2 to get +1. It doesn't get a knockout. Nah. It does mean that... Oh, it does 200 damage to himself. Oh. What am I even worried about? I just have to ditch 1. Oh, no, because they can put that item that gives them +60, right? So if they do that, they have 290. We've got to do at least 100 damage. There. If he uses his delete me attack, he gets knocked out, even if it has that tool card on it. We're getting there. We thinking things through first. Eventually. We're thinking things through eventually. Hit that big brain. Yeah, there go math. Because what's the plan here, right? Like, they try and get another dark move. Oh, okay. Okay. Professor Sadala. How the hell did you say her name? Sadas. Professor Sadas. So it puts 1 there, puts 1 there. They chose not to put 1 there. Dark patch to that. Attach return there. Well, that's concerning. Okay. They go into this one. They delete them. Fair. But I still just need 2 to knock him out. And they've let me keep the one that already has the energy attached. So that seems fine. And I only have to ditch 1. I already have the 1 I need to ditch. Oh, this is fine. Yeah, this stonks. If anything, I put this active because potentially I could just knock him out with Caesar right now. Caesar's doing what? 160? He gives that another 60 health. It's got 160. No, we'll go for the guaranteed to play. We'll go for the guarantee. Because then backup attacker can come in and be a backup attacker. Go Vessel, get rid of this. Got no Gholdengos in there, do I? Nope. Cool beans. This isn't looking good though. And we found another little the ghoulie boy. If they use the delete attack here though, they knock themselves out. So they have to set up another one. Okay. Just set up. Do I play in person? I try to. It's just finding time for everything can be tricky because I try and edit videos for YouTube, like garden, spend time with my partner. We've had family visiting from Canada the last few weeks, so it just hasn't been a lot of time. So it's probably been a month and a half since I've gone to a league. But I do try and go out when there's like cups. It's mostly just to make sure that they get numbers to kind of get to the benchmarks to get more points. Like I'm not too concerned about my points in terms of competitive. Like even if I got an invite to Worlds, probably wouldn't go. Like it'd be a fun experience. Definitely be a fun experience. But currently we're trying to save up for a house, and yeah, there's just other priorities at the moment. But yeah, when I get a chance to, I definitely try to. Pre-releases too, I'm a big fan of those. So like, yeah, when there's pre-release, I'm usually going to like 2 or 3. Favorite format, such a good format. Missed it this time around, which was unfortunate, and picked up 2 of what I thought were pre-release kits, but they were like this. Let's see this. I'm like, oh, they got pre-release kits still. Booster bundle, not what I wanted. We got sick hits off it though, because I think off of that we got the, where is he? Yeah, I got full art Iron Hands. He's neat. I like him. Well, I like him when he's on my side of the game. Oh, they're going for the escape rope. I'm sorry, but I was not paying attention. Okay, so they go escape rope, go into Mew. I'm guessing they just switch back into that. They use the second attack. They just take a knockout without knocking themselves out. They're down to 2 prizes remaining. Then they can just come up and use Frenzied Gouging, knock this out, delete it, knocks themselves out, but it's to take their last 2 prizes. And oh, actually, how is it? If I can boss up that one, if I can boss that up, we should be able to win. Or that would be sudden death, I guess. Because we boss that up, knock it out, forces them to have to come up with this one, Frenzied Gouging, knocks itself out. They take their last 2 prizes, we take our last 2 prizes. To get into boss, though, I need to get Luminion, which is in my prizes, so that's not going to happen. And if I put Luminion out, then they just boss that up. They don't need to use Frenzied Gouging, they use the second attack. Oh, okay, or we just get another turn, cool. And we just top deck the boss, also cool. Very, very cool. How many abilities do you have out? 1, 2, 3, 4? Nifty. That's fun math, sir. Very fun math. You don't hear that sentence said a lot. Or ever. No, just kidding. I like math. What did I just say? 200? Yeah. If I do this and I hit both Caesars, though, I'm gonna just hate life. So let's not. We do that. Or, yeah, we do that. Pokestop, show me something that's not stuff that goes in the bin. You know what? That one I'm okay with. Super Rod, the Ghoulies? Let's Super Rod the Ghoulies back. And the Frog. Frog, you can come back too. Because you would be sick to just like get on the bench and help me draw. You, not so much. But yeah, 210, we take the knockout. We're keeping the pressure, getting 2 prizes this turn, whereas they missed a knockout last turn. I think that's the catch-up that we need to come back in. Got 2 VIP pass that are easy to just energy retrieval away, get the energy to be able to do big number with Gholdengo. If they boss kill this, they take how much damage? A bunch? Yeah. They have to Frenzied Gouging to knock this out, and then Caesar just comes up and knocks that out. I think we've got checkmate position again. We're fine. We're back in it. We got this. Go team. There is a spooky ghost popping up in the chat, though. Jump in on that, you know, if you ain't afraid of no ghosts. I'm confused why they're still popping up, though. Halloween's over. We're into Movember, guys. It's Movember. Any of you guys, you rocking the stashes this month? We growing them out? Showing them out? Because today, November 4th, we got the Sleepy Boy. That's the stash of the day. Gotta stash them all. Okay, I think we just check this in the active. We draw our 2 cards. We knock this out. We save their time. We save our time. GG. All right, I think I'm gonna have to pick up the Golden Boys. They are fun. They are fun. They hit big numbers. This is sick. All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Roaring Moon. Hey, we found another Caesar. Cool. All right, yeah. No, I'm liking the tweaks we made to this list. It is feeling very consistent, sets up very quickly, and doesn't really feel like we're struggling ever. Like, there wasn't really a point in that match where I'm like, oh, what's next? There was a point where it was like, oh, the prize mapping's a little bit funny. They missed a turn, we came back in. Like, the prize mapping was a bit funny, but it was also like, well, we either get sudden death or we can get a comeback. And yeah, came back.